12. Learn how to speak Korean. Source: howtostudykorean.com. Below is a list of Korean vocabulary with English meaning, pronunciation, common usages and examples. Nouns.
점원,
Store assistant. The pronunciation of this word is closer to.
점원,
Common usages.
점원 모집,
Clerk wanted. You might see this on a sign outside a store looking for applicants. Example:
저는 점원한테 질문을 물어봤어요.
I asked the clerk a question.
이 가게는 점원 한 명만 있어요.
This store only has one person working here.
배우 이퀄 액터,
Common usages.
주연 배우,
Leading actor actress.
조연 배우,
Supporting actor actress.
배우상,
Acting award. Example:
배우들은 돈을 많이 벌어요.
Actors earn a lot of money.
배우들은 그들의 영화를 보통 좋아하지 않아.
Actors usually don't like their movies.
목,
Neck throat. Common usages.
목소리,
Voice, literally, throat sound.
목 마르다,
To be thirsty, literally, a dry throat.
손목,
Wrist, literally, hand neck. Example:
목이 아파요.
I have a sore throat.
소리,
Noise sound. Common usages.
목소리,
Voice, literally, throat sound.
소리가 나다.
For a sound to be made.
소리가 들리다.
For a sound to be heard.
소리를 지르다.
To scream.
무슨 소리야?
What is that sound? This phrase literally means what is that sound, and it can be used to have that meaning. However, it is commonly used to show disagreement to what somebody says. In English, this would be similar to saying what are you talking about?
소리가 안 들려요.
I can't hear the sound. The Korean sentence above is predicated by an intransitive verb,
들리다.
which means it cannot act on an object. The English translation is predicated by a transitive verb, to hear, which means it can act on an object. A more direct translation of the Korean sentence would be the sound cannot be heard. However, this phrase is often used to indicate that one cannot hear something. Example:
무슨 소리예요?
What is that sound?
소리를 많이 질러도 그는 제 말을 듣지 못했어요.
Even though I screamed a lot, he didn't hear my voice.
목소리, 보이스 이그젬플, 저는 선생님의 목소리를 못 들었어요.
I couldn't hear the teacher's voice.
목소리가 잘 들려요.
I hear you, your voice. Well, the Korean sentence above is predicated by an intransitive verb,
들리다.
which means it cannot act on an object. The English translation is predicated by a transitive verb, to hear, which means it can act on an object. A more direct translation of the Korean sentence would be your voice can be heard well clearly. However, this phrase is often used to indicate that one cannot hear another person's voice.
의미 이퀄 미닝.
Common usages.
삶의 의미.
The meaning of life.
의미가 있는, 미닝풀 의미가 없는, 미닝러스 이그젬플. 그 이야기의 의미는 뭐예요?
What is the meaning of that story?
돈이 많이 있어도 존경을 받지 않으면 의미가 없어요.
Regardless of if you have a lot of money, if you don't get respect, it is meaningless.
상황, 시츄에이션 이그젬플. 그 사람의 상황은 나빠요.
That person's situation is not good.
저는 그 상황을 처음부터 끝까지 몰랐어요.
I didn't know that situation from start to finish.
닭 이퀄 치킨.
The pronunciation of this word is closer to.
닭.
Typically, the pronunciation of words with four-letter syllables merge with the pronunciation of an attaching grammatical principle. For example,
값.
is pronounced as cap but
값을.
is pronounced as.
값을.
However, the
리을.
in
토쿠.
is usually not pronounced in these cases. For example,
달글.
is usually pronounced as
닭을.
or
닭을.
and
달기.
is usually pronounced as
닭이.
or.
닭이.
Common usages.
닭갈비.
Chicken ribs.
닭살.
Goosebumps. Notes. When eating Western-style chicken like in KFC, Korean people use the word
치킨.
example.
그 농장은 닭을 키워요.
That farm raises chickens.
문장, 센턴스 이그젬플. 저는 그 문장을 한국어로 말했어요.
I said that sentence, using, in Korean.
그 단어로 완벽한 문장을 만들어 주세요.
Make a perfect complete sentence using that word, please.
문장을 다 쓰면 점을 찍어야 돼요.
When you are done writing a sentence, you need to put a period.
기름,
Oil, grease, gasoline. Common usages.
기름값,
The price of oil.
동물성 기름,
Animal fats.
식물성 기름,
Vegetable oil.
기름이 많다.
To be a lot of oil. Example.
고기에 기름이 많아요.
There is a lot of grease in meat.
기름값은 비싸졌어요.
The price of oil got expensive.
그들 이퀄됨.
Common usages.
그들의 이퀄되어 이그젬플. 그들은 저를 왠지 싫어해요 이퀄.
They don't like me for some reason.
저는 그들에게 결혼식에 갈 거냐고 물어봤어요.
I asked if they were going to the wedding.
청소년들은 그들 자신을 사랑하지 않는다.
Young people don't love themselves.
배우들은 그들의 영화를 보통 좋아하지 않아.
Actors usually don't like their movies.
그들은 많은 후보자들 중에서 저를 뽑았어요.
They chose me from many candidates.
그들은 저를 처음부터 싫어했어요.
They didn't like me from the start.
학생들이 시험을 보는 동안 저는 그들을 감독했어요.
I supervised the students while they wrote an exam.
생활,
Lifestyle life. Common usages.
대학 생활,
One's university life.
기숙사 생활.
Dormitory life. Example.
한국에서는 저의 생활이 좋아요.
My life in Korea is good. Verbs.
속삭이다,
To whisper. The pronunciation of this word is closer to.
속삭이다, 이그젬플. 저는 그녀의 귀에 속삭였어요.
I whispered into her ear.
복습하다,
To review. To restudy. The pronunciation of this word is closer to.
복습하다.
Common usages.
복습 수업.
Review class. Example.
저는 그것을 처음부터 끝까지 복습했어요.
I reviewed that from start to finish.
시험을 보기 전 날의 내용을 복습해야 돼요.
I need to review the content on the day before the exam.
바꾸다,
To change. Common usages.
자리를 바꾸다.
To change places seats. Example.
우리는 계획을 바꿔야 돼요.
We have to change our plans.
저는 내일의 예정을 바꿨어요.
I changed tomorrow's schedule.
비가 온 다음 날의 하늘은 보라색으로 바꿨어요.
The sky turned purple the day after the rain.
새로운 핸드폰을 사고 전화번호를 바꿨어요.
After buying a new phone, I changed my phone number.
그 식당은 메뉴를 바꿨어요.
That restaurant changed its menu.
유학하다.
To study abroad. Example.
저는 캐나다에서 유학했어요.
I studied abroad in Canada.
영어를 할 수 없으면 유학을 갈 수 없어요.
If you can't speak English, you can't study abroad.
넘어지다.
To fall. Common usages.
넘어질 뻔하다.
To almost fall. Example.
길이 미끄러워서 저는 넘어졌어요.
I fell over because the road is slippery.
내가 넘어질 것처럼 보였어.
It looked like you were going to fall.
늙은 아주머니는 넘어졌어요.
The old lady fell over.
만약 엄마의 손을 안 잡았더라면 넘어졌을 거예요.
If I didn't grab mom's hand, I would have fallen.
독서하다.
To read. Common usages.
독서실.
Reading room. Notes. This word less common that.
읽다. 이그젬플. 그 학생은 하루 종일 책을 독서할 수 있어요.
That student can read books all day.
내일 공부하러 독서실에 갈래요.
Shall we go to the reading room tomorrow to study?
출발하다.
To depart. The noun form of this word translates to departure. Common usages.
출발 시간.
The time of departure.
출발역.
The first. Departing. Station.
출발점.
The point of departure.
출발지.
The point of departure, usually used when filling out a customs form upon arrival in a new country. Example.
우리는 언제 출발할 거예요?
When are we going to leave depart?
비행기가 아직 출발할 준비가 안 됐습니까?
Is the plane not yet ready to depart?
저는 인천공항에서 출발했어요.
I departed from Incheon Airport.
다음 버스는 저 정류장에서 출발할 거예요.
The next bus will depart from that station.
우리는 집에서 출발할 거예요.
We will depart from home.
비행기가 9시에 출발할 예정이지만 눈이 많이 와서 못 출발할 것 같아요.
The plane is scheduled to depart at 9 o'clock, but it probably won't because it is snowing a lot.
마시다.
To drink. Common usages.
음료수를 마시다.
To drink a beverage.
술을 마시다.
To drink alcohol.
들여 마시다.
To breathe in. Example.
저는 애기에게 우유를 마시라고 했어요.
I told the baby to drink his milk.
애기는 우유 대신에 물만 마시고 싶어요.
Instead of milk, the baby wants to drink only water.
저는 녹차를 엄마랑 같이 마셨어요.
I drank green tea with my mom.
저는 친구들이랑 커피를 마셨어요.
I drank coffee with my friends.
술을 마셨어요.
Were you drinking alcohol?
뭐 마실래요?
Depending on the situation, this could mean shall we drink something, or what shall we drink?
뭐,
Could represent a question, what or something ambiguous, something. I talk about making this distinction in lesson 25.
내리다.
To get off, to go down, to come down. Common usages.
버스에서 내리다.
To get off the bus.
전철에서 내리다.
To get off the subway.
내려오다.
To come down.
내려가다.
To go down. Example.
저는 다음 정류장에서 내릴 거예요.
I'm going to get off at the next stop.
저는 서울역에서 내릴 거예요.
I will get off at Seoul Station.
문이 완전히 열릴 때까지 버스에서 내리거나 문에 기대지 마세요.
Until the door is fully completely open, don't get off the bus or lean on the door.
나오다.
To come out. Common usages. There are many different ways this word can be used.
집에서 나오다.
To come out of a house.
영화에 나오다.
To be appear in a movie. To come out of a movie.
펜이 안 나오다.
The pen isn't working. Ink isn't coming out of the pen.
회사에 나오다.
To show up for work.
말이 안 나오다.
For words to not come out of one's mouth. Notes. Aside from literally meaning to come out, Korean people use this word to say that somebody is in a movie or a TV show. In English, I would say Will Smith is in Men in Black. In Korean, they would say Will Smith.
은.
Men in Black.
에 나왔어요. 이그젬플. 학생들은 교실에서 나왔어요.
The students came out of the classroom.
결과가 아직 안 나왔어요.
The results haven't come out yet.
나가다.
To go out. Common usages. There are many different ways this word can be used.
집에서 나가다.
To go out of the house.
몇 킬로 나가요.
How much do you weigh?
시합에 나가다.
To participate in a competition. Example.
밖에 나갈래요.
Shall we go outside?
밖에 나가기 전에 집을 청소해야 돼요.
Before I go out, I need to clean the house.
선생님들은 다 나갔어요.
All the teachers left, went out.
문을 열어서 밖으로 나갔어요.
I opened the door and then went outside.
그는 방금 나갔어요.
He just left.
쓰다.
To cover one's head.
쓰다.
Follows the irregular, common usages.
모자를 쓰다.
To wear a hat. Notes. The word
씌우다.
is used when covering somebody's head with something. The most common case this would come up is when holding an umbrella for somebody. Example.
저의 아버지가 저 모자를 매일 써요.
My dad wears that hat every day.
모르다.
To not know.
모르다.
Follows the
르.
irregular, common usages.
모르는 듯.
As if one didn't know.
모르는 척하다.
To pretend that one doesn't know. Notes. Although
모르겠다.
is technically the future tense of the word, it is often used in the present tense to mean I don't know. Example.
우리가 언제 도착할지 모르겠어요.
I don't know when we will arrive.
할아버지가 여기에 계신지 몰랐어요.
I didn't know you were here, Grandpa.
그 사람이 너의 아버지인 줄 몰랐어요.
I didn't know that person is your father.
신청하다.
To apply. The noun form of this word translates to application. Common usages.
신청서.
Application form.
신청 마감일.
Application deadline.
장학금을 신청하다.
To apply for a scholarship. Example.
저는 교장 선생님께 저의 신청서를 드렸어요.
I gave my application form to the principal.
인도에 가고 싶으면 비자를 신청해야 돼요.
You need to apply for a visa if you want to go to India.
연수를 받으시고 싶다면 내일까지 신청하시기 바랍니다.
If you want to receive the training, please apply by tomorrow.
사다.
To buy. Common usages.
사주다.
To buy for somebody. The grammar for this is taught in lesson 41.
싸게 사다.
To buy something at an inexpensive price.
비싸게 사다.
To buy something at an expensive price. Examples.
저는 사과만 샀어요.
I only bought apples.
저는 사과와 바나나를 샀어요.
I bought apples and bananas.
저는 저의 여자친구를 위해 꽃을 샀어요.
I bought flowers for my girlfriend.
만화책을 샀나요?
Did you buy the comic book?
무엇을 샀어요?
What did you buy?
치마를 몇 개 샀어요.
How many skirts did you buy?
그것을 사는 것은 돈 낭비일 뿐이에요.
Buying that is just a waste of money.
교감 선생님은 선생님들을 위해 식사를 살 거예요.
The vice principal will buy a meal for all the teachers.
할인을 얼마나 해줄지 상관없이 저는 그것을 안 살 거예요.
It doesn't matter how much of a discount you give me, I'm not going to buy it.
팔다.
To sell.
팔다.
Follows the.
리을.
Irregular. Common usages.
양심을 팔다.
To go against one's conscience. To sell one's conscience or to sell one's soul. Examples.
우리는 밥과 빵을 팔아요.
We sell rice and bread.
저는 내일 시장에서 사과를 팔 거예요.
I will sell apples at the market tomorrow.
이 가게는 싼 음식을 팔아요.
This store sells cheap inexpensive food.
우리 아버지는 예전에 옷을 팔았어요.
Our dad sold clothes in the past.
저는 저의 오래된 핸드폰을 팔았어요.
I sold my old phone.
그는 자기 차를 팔고 후회했어요.
He regrets selling his car.
이 제품을 소매로 팔았을 때 돈을 많이 못 벌어서 지금부터 도매로 팔 거예요.
When I sold this product through retail, I didn't make any money, so from now on I'm going to start selling it through wholesale. Adjectives.
얇다.
To be thin. The pronunciation of this word is closer to.
얇다. 노스.
This is not used to talk about people, only when talking about objects being thin. Example.
이 종이는 너무 얇아요.
This paper is too thin.
적당하다.
To be moderate. The pronunciation of this word is closer to.
적당하다.
Notes. This word is often used in the adverb form to make.
적당히.
Moderately. Example.
적당히 먹어.
Eat moderately. Don't eat too much.
어리다.
To be young. Common usages.
어려 보이다.
To look young.
어렸을 때부터.
Since I was young.
어린이집.
Daycare preschool.
어린 시절.
One's youth. Example.
저의 여자친구는 어려요.
My girlfriend is young.
저의 여자친구는 저보다 4살 더 어려요.
My girlfriend is 4 years younger than me.
어렸을 때 강아지를 키우고 싶었어요.
When I was young, I wanted to raise a puppy.
저는 어렸을 때부터 야구를 좋아했어요.
I've liked baseball since I was young.
어린 한국 사람들은 대개 영어로 조금 말할 수 있어요.
Young Korean people can usually speak English a little bit.
기쁘다.
To be glad. Common usages.
기뻐하다.
The grammar for this is introduced in lesson 105. Example.
우리가 만나서 기뻐요.
I am glad that we met. Adverbs and other words.
꽤 이퀄.
Fairly quite. Example.
그 여자는 꽤 예뻐요.
That girl is fairly kind of pretty.
때.
Time. When. Common usages.
아무 때나.
Anytime.
어렸을 때부터.
Since I was young.
그때.
At that time.
그때까지.
Until the time.
그때부터.
From the time. Most commonly used following.
을.
See lesson 42 for more information. Example.
제가 학교에서 있었을 때 공부를 했어요.
I studied when I was at school.
한국 사람들은 밥을 먹을 때 젓가락을 써요.
Korean people use chopsticks when they eat.
저는 아무 때나 일을 시작할 준비됐어요.
I am ready to start working anytime.
엄마가 갔을 때 저는 울었어요.
When mom left, I cried.
운동할 때 알맞은 자세로 해야 돼요.
When you exercise, you need to do so with the correct posture.
그때,
At that time. Common usages.
그때까지,
Until the time.
그때부터,
From the time.
그때만,
Only the time. Example.
그때 돈을 얼마나 벌었어요.
How much money did you earn at that time?
저는 그 여자를 그때만 사랑했어요.
I loved her only at that time.
저는 그때까지 김치를 먹지 않았어요.
I hadn't eaten kimchi until the time.
나는 그때 기억이 안 났어.
I didn't remember that at that time.
쪽,
Side direction. Common usages.
오른쪽으로,
To the right.
왼쪽으로,
To the left.
안쪽으로.
Towards the inside. Example.
우리가 저쪽으로 가야 돼요.
We have to go that way. In that direction.
오른쪽으로 가세요.
Go right. In the direction of right.
왼쪽으로 가세요.
Go left. In the direction of left.
열심히,
Hard well. Study hard. Common usages.
열심히 일하다.
To work hard.
열심히 공부하다.
To study hard. Example.
저는 2주 동안 열심히 일했어요.
I worked hard for 2 weeks.
대학교에 가고 싶다면 열심히 공부해야 해요.
If you want to go to university, you have to study hard.
저는 평소보다 더 열심히 공부하고 있어요.
I am studying harder than usual.
열심히 공부한 후에 실력은 빨리 늘었어요.
After studying hard, my skills have increased.
저는 회사를 위해 열심히 일할 거예요.
I will work hard for the company.
저는 정신과 의사가 되려고 열심히 공부하고 있어요.
I am studying hard to become a psychiatrist.
완전히.
Perfectly. Completely. Example.
저는 완전히 이해해요.
I completely understand.
그 강은 완전히 말랐어요.
That river has completely dried up.
한국 문법은 영어 문법과 완전히 달라요.
Korean grammar is completely different from English grammar.
문이 완전히 열릴 때까지 버스에서 내리거나 문에 기대지 마세요.
Until the door is completely open, don't get off the bus or lean on the door.
몇,
Some. How many. Used with a counter. Common usages.
몇 명,
Some people are how many people.
몇 개,
Some things are how many things.
몇 시예요.
What time is it?
몇 살이에요.
How old are you? Notes.
몇,
Is placed before a counter to ask how many of something. For example,
펜 몇 개 있어요.
how many pens do you have? See lesson 22 for more information.
몇,
Can also be used to mean some. For example,
저는 사과 몇 개를 샀어요.
I bought some apples. See lesson 12 for more information. Examples.
저는 친구 몇 명을 만났어요.
I met some friends.
친구가 몇 명 있어요.
How many friends do you have?
층 이퀄 플로어.
Common usages 3.
층,
Third floor 4.
층,
Fourth floor.
지하층.
Basement floor. Notes. Placed after a number to indicate the third floor, fourth floor, etc. Example.
저는 2층에서 살아요.
I live on the second floor. For more info, please visit howtostudykorean.com.